Let us start with the prayers. Hare Krishna. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmenitanena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahavana Raghunathanvitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahavana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschyata Deshatari Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyeva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktyavtaram Bhaktyakhyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Sute जयतं शरतोपाङ्गोर्मम मन्दमतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पदं भूजौ राधामदनमोहन दिव्याद्वृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमादा श्रीमद्रत्नागरा सिंहासनास्तौ श्रीमद्राधाशीलगोविन्ददेयो विस्तालिभिः सेवामनौ स्मरामि श्रीमद्रसारसारम्भीवां श्रीवटतटस्थिता दर्शनवेणुस्वाणिर्गोपी गोपीनाथाय श्रीसनः तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्दा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्दा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल So let us start. Okay, come on. So let us start with chapter 13 of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so quick recap of what we did in chapter 12. Let me share the slide of chapter 12. Quick recap we will do. In chapter 12, what we did? Krishna was confused, Arjuna was confused. That whom should we worship? Should we worship an impersonal person? That there is no person. Should we worship light? Or should we worship a two-handed form of Krishna who is like a person, who is a person? Yeah. So then Krishna explains that. So Krishna explains that what is best. Yeah, Arjuna asks, so Krishna explains that instead of worshipping like this, you should worship the two-handed form of Krishna. Because two-handed form of Krishna exhibits various rasas and Krishna is actually like this. Yeah, this is the light which is coming, which is also coming from the body of Krishna. So like, every light has a source and the source of light is Krishna. And Krishna is not impersonal. Krishna is a person. Krishna is a person like all of us. He likes to be loved. He loves us and he likes to be loved. So that is the reason why there are so many stories, so many pastimes of Krishna are there, wherein we see how loving exchanges which Krishna has with his devotees. So Arjuna tells that bhakti is the best way to worship Krishna, not this. This is the best way to worship Krishna. And then Aham Brahmasmi. We are not Krishna. We are not Krishna. We cannot become Krishna. We are part and parcel of Krishna. So Krishna doesn't recommend this type of, austerity. Yeah. Krishna doesn't recommend this. Krishna says you just sing and dance and just engage your mind in me, and that is the best way to worship me. Yeah, that is what Krishna does. not really do a lot of austerity. If you do a lot of austerity, your path of bhakti becomes like this. So when you have an option to take a lift to say climb 100 floors, there is no need to walk through the stairs. Yeah. If I am telling you in Bhagavad Gita, then I am God, just follow it and just accept it that I am God. And just follow my instructions in Bhagavad Gita. Clearly, I have mentioned what to do, what not to do. And just follow it, and then you will get a ticket to go to Goloka. That okay? So then, then Krishna explains about various stages. Yeah, various, see, some students are very good in studies. Some students are very good in some other things. Like so Krishna says, okay, so first, what is the best thing Krishna says? The best thing is you 24/7 only think about me. Yeah, if you think about me all the time, you develop devotional service and you get a chance to come back home back to God quickly. But someone says, no, I cannot perform that 24/7 devotional service. Yeah, then Krishna says, okay, just follow, just chant 16 rounds, follow, the 64 principles which Jiva Goswami has said, and then, then slowly heart will become purified and you'll come to. But someone said, no, it is not possible for me to sit for, chant 16 rounds, sit for 2 hours and, follow those principles. Okay, then at least chant some rounds. Yeah. At least chant some rounds and ensure that you go to the temple, ensure that you attend all the classes, ensure that you learn Bhagavad Gita shlokas, ensure that you follow his teachings. At least do that. Then someone said, no, that is also not possible for me. I have this abacus class, I have this singing class, I have this dancing class, I have this class and that class, and number of things they'll say. Okay. So then Krishna says, okay, at least if you can't do that, whatever you do, offer your results to Krishna. So if you're in dancing class and if you're going to do Arangetram or if you're nice in dancing, Krishna says, okay, offer your fruits to me. But give me the credit that, you will be able to, just one second. Yeah. So Krishna says, even if you can't do that, at least offer your fruits to me. So I said, no, I do not believe in Lord. I don't want to offer fruits to you. So then someone said, okay, you do not want to believe in me, then at least you do something in charity. Okay, so you give charity to the hospitals, give charity to the poor people. Yeah, so like that Krishna says. So like that Krishna gives various options. Okay, so then in the end Krishna talks about various qualities of the devotee. Okay, so this is a different PPT. Million get saved. Okay. So like that, Krishna is telling about the different things that we can do, and then different qualities. The qualities to be tolerant, quality to be compassionate towards all living beings, and all that. Those different qualities Krishna tells that he tells in chapter 12. Now we go to chapter 13. Okay. But chapter 13 is a little technical chapter. Okay. So this is bread butter jam, or the cheese butter cheese bread. So like the middle portion is very sweet. It's very, very nice, right? We all love cheese. We all love jam and all. So the 7 to 12 chapters are like the jam between the two slices of bread, or like cheese slice between the two slices of bread. Yeah. So now what we are going to do is, so first 6 chapters were about karma yoga. The middle 6 chapters were about bhakti yoga, and now the last 6 chapters are about the jnana yoga. Yes. Okay. So then these are like the Gyan Yoga. Now somebody would ask, why is Gyan Yoga so important? So Krishna tells that your bhakti or your karma that you do is will not be long lasting unless there is Gyan. Okay. So anything if you do with knowledge, that is long lasting. Yeah. So like that, even we tell in the shloka competition, what have we done? We've told that you should learn the shlokas along with the meaning. You will get prizes. You learn 108 shlokas, you learn 150 shlokas, 200 shlokas. But if you don't know the meaning, what is the point in learning the shlokas? So Krishna is saying that Learn the shlokas. Basically, Krishna is saying, understand the meaning. Yeah, don't do everything blindly. So even if I am telling you something, if I am telling you something, yeah. So the thing is, you understand the rationale and then do it. So if I am telling you to chant 16 rounds, you will ask, why are you telling me to chant 16 rounds? But Krishna is saying, no, Krishna himself is saying in Bhagavad Gita, chant my name, sing my glories. With that, you'll come back to me. Yeah, direct instructions from Krishna. Yeah. So that is why, this is Gyan, this is all the Gyan Yoga chapters. Very important. Krishna is saying that after Bhakti Yoga, we should always, he's covering, he's giving importance to the knowledge also. Okay. So these are little technical ones, but I want each one of you to listen very carefully. Okay, please listen very, very carefully. There are going to be a lot of polls, and I'm going to ask a lot of questions. Okay, so I want everyone to be very participative, and um, there might be some questions also that might come in your mind, but this is a little technical chapter. But please be attentive, and this is Krishna wants all of us to focus on these things as well. Yeah. So Arjuna is asking six.
Mataji.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Mataji.
So Arjuna is asking, 6 questions. Arjuna is asking, Krishna, what is Prakriti? What is Purusha? What is Kshetra? What is Kshetrajna? What is Jnanam? What is Jnayam? So Arjuna is now totally confused. Okay, so Krishna has been using this words Prakriti, Purusha, Kshetrajna. Yeah. So Arjuna was a little confused. He said, can you please tell me about all these questions? I'm not able to understand these. So then Krishna is covering all this, okay, later, yeah. So he says, yeah, the first he talks about, Prakriti. He talks about Prakriti. What is the material nature? Who is the Purusha? So Krishna explains that the who is the enjoyer, yeah, enjoyer of the matter. Prakriti is the matter, okay. So whatever we see around around, like all the non-moving things, yeah, non-moving or non-living things rather, the things that do not have soul, yeah, everything is Prakriti, yeah. So and Purusha is the enjoyer, okay. So if you see 3 pictures here. One person is saying, boss, I want
Mataji.
to do more. Yeah. Second picture you see, second picture you see, I want to have all the money in the entire universe. Yeah, or maybe all the money that is there, it belongs to me. Yeah. And third picture, it is Krishna. So then Krishna, so Krishna explains that. So everyone thinks that this is my body. I have come here to enjoy. This is my body. This is my house. This is my land. This is my garden. This is my room. This is my table. This is my mobiles. Everything my. But Krishna says that the ultimate Purusha is Krishna. So Krishna is like the ultimate enjoyer. Yeah. So if you go to a big landlord's house, and then he employs many people there. Yeah, many people are working there. So can the people say, oh, this is my land, or this is my this entire thing belongs to me. No, the entire thing belongs to the landlord. So whatever is there with us, whatever is there with us, everything actually belongs to Krishna. Nothing belongs to us. So Krishna is the owner of everything that is there. And that is what Krishna, that is what he's saying, that the ultimate Purusha, who is the ultimate enjoyer? Krishna is the ultimate enjoyer. Now, because we have so many anarthas in our mind, then why should Krishna be the ultimate enjoyer? I want to enjoy. I have earned money. Through my hard work, I have earned money. Yeah, so through my hard work, I have, whatever the certificates and everything that I have got, it is through my hard work I have got it. Why should Krishna be the ultimate enjoyer? And that because that impurity is there in our mind, that is why the miseries, and that is why we go through the unhappiness and distress. That is why we go through all this. Okay. I see 2 hands raised. Oh, yes, Daksh.
Mataji, are we even Prakriti?
Are we?
Mataji, are we even Prakriti?
Yes, we are all Prakriti. We are all Prakriti, and Krishna is the enjoyer. We are also Prakriti. Yes, absolutely. Everything other than Krishna is Prakriti. The material nature is Prakriti.
Okay, Mataji.
We are also Prakriti. Yeah. Yes, Pali.
Mataji, if everything belongs to Krishna, so why are we under this conception that this is mine, this is mine, this is mine?
Yeah, so Krishna explained that also in the subsequent sections. And in this further verses he says, when Prabhupada also explains, and it comes that because we wanted to enjoy independently. And like that we say, right, I want to enjoy, this is mine, this is mine. And because we revolted, no, I don't want to be I want to be independent, right? Even in our house, even in our families, we see, joint families now, children want to stay alone. Even in the Western countries, we see after 18 years, 19 years, they don't want to stay with their parents. They want to go out. But they don't want any restrictions to be there in the house, right? They want to step out of the house. Similarly, we are all those souls who did not want to stay with Krishna. No, I want to live alone. I want to live an independent life. I don't want to be controlled by you. But I can manage my own things. And that is why we all, including me, we all came out because we all wanted to enjoy independently. So that is why we landed in this material world. So Krishna again in further says, this material world has been given chance to all of you. Okay, that is the chant, the holy name, and come back to our home. This is not our home. Krishna is saying, I am not saying anything of my own. Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita that this is not your home. It's just a temporary place. You've landed in this temporary place. Come back home. That's what Krishna says. Okay.
And that Mataji, that's why we feel so better in the temple.
Yes, absolutely. Should regularly come to the temple, regularly attend festivals. Yes, Sachin.
Mataji, may I tell you a story about Indra Devi? Whenever we sit in a lecture, you see always that.
I'll give you at the end. I'll give you time. Otherwise, we'll miss on the sequence. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll definitely give you time. Okay. Yeah, good. Okay. So then Krishna further explains about what is Kshetra and what is Kshetrajna. Yeah. So Krishna says that our body is Kshetra. Yeah. Our body, the entire body, this material body is Kshetra. And what is Kshetrajna? The knower of the field. Yeah. So who is the knower of the field? Who can say this is my body? The soul. This is soul's body. Yeah. The soul has been awarded this body. Yeah. So the soul is Kshetrajna. Yeah. And there is one more Kshetrajna. There is one more person who is residing within this body. And who is that one more person? That one more person is, who is that one more person? Super soul. So along with the super soul, along with the soul, there is one. So there are two Kshetrajnas. Yeah, one is the tiny jiva, yeah, the tiny purusha, and one is the big purusha. So big purusha is Kshetrajna, yeah, super soul, and the tiny purusha is the soul that is sitting in the jivas. Yes, Anika, you have a question?
Mataji, what is the first photo they gave?
Which photo here?
No, they not that, ma'am. That one. Of the flying parrot is there, no, Mataji.
Okay. I'm going to cover this flying parrot in detail in subsequent slides. I'm going to cover that in detail. I'm going to cover it. Okay. So Krishna says that he's talking about the kshetra and the kshetrajna. So tiny kshetrajna is, who is tiny kshetrajna? Is the soul. And who is the big kshetrajna? It is the Lord. Okay. So remember, these are few things. We learned about Purusha. Yeah, Purusha is Krishna, who is the ultimate embodiment. Prakriti is all of us. The entire material nature is Prakriti. Yeah. And within this Prakriti, so we have this kshetra. Kshetra is the field of activities, which is our body. Kshetrajna is soul, and there are two kshetrajnas. One is the super soul, and another is the soul. Okay, so that is this. That is what Krishna explains. Okay, so he further explains. Okay, kshetrajna. Kshetra, he further explains. Okay, so then example is given here. So like a king, king has a big piece of land. Yeah, and then what he does is, say he has 100 acres of land. So he takes 100 acres of land and say he has 100 farmers, 100 citizens in his kingdom. So one acre he gives to everyone. Okay. So every farmer has got 1 acre of land. Yeah? So for every farmer, that 1 acre of land is kshetra, because the field of activity in which the farmer works. Now every farmer has a choice what to put, what to sow in that field. Yeah, he can sow cotton, he can sow wheat, jawar, or fruit trees, yeah, mango, banana, apple, oranges, whatever. Yeah, so that choice the farmer has. Now the scope of activities of each farmer is limited to his field. So he very well knows what is going on in his field. He may not know what is going on in the other field, but who knows what is going on in the other field? The king knows. Yeah. So the king knows about the entire all this 100 fields coming. What is going on? The king knows. But the whatever is going on in his particular thing, who knows? The farmer knows. So the kshetra is this 1 acre of land for the every farmer. Kshetragna, tiny soul, is the single farmer. And who is a kshetragna? The big kshetragna is the king. You understood? Everyone understood this? Little confusing?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Mataji.
Is it confusing?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me launch a poll. Did you understand or did you not understand? Okay. Let me put some questions. Okay. Let me put some questions.
Mataji, poll?
Yes. Okay. So I am just going to put. Okay. Okay, let me add 1 or 2 more questions. Okay.
Mataji, where is the poll?
1 second, I'm just putting it better. Just give me 1 minute.
Mataji, after sending it, can you inform?
Yes. Okay. One second.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so little confusing questions I have put. Okay, so I'm just going to share this. So let us see who all understood. So with that I will know. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and here I have launched. There are 3 questions. Who is the ultimate enjoyer? What is kshetra? And who is kshetragnya? Come on. Everyone.
We submitted.
Don't be in a hurry to submit.
Submitted.
Don't be in a hurry to submit. Think and then answer.
Mataji submitted.
Mataji
submitted. Mataji
Think and
submitted.
then answer. Think and then answer. Don't be in a hurry to submit.
Completed.
Don't be in a hurry to submit.
Submitted.
Okay, good. Don't be in a hurry to answer.
Submitted.
Think and answer.
Mataji submitted.
Okay, think and answer. Okay, 90 people have submitted. I'm just waiting for 1 or 2. Okay, 93. Okay. Good. I'm so happy everyone is active. 93% kids are active. 3 have not submitted. Okay, I'm going to end the poll now. Okay. End the poll. I'm going to share the results. So one thing, so big haribol to all those of you who have said Krishna is the ultimate enjoyer. So very nice. Krishna is the ultimate enjoyer. We are not the ultimate enjoyer because everything belongs to Krishna. Very nice. What is kshetra? So kshetra is our body. Kshetra is not Krishna. Yeah, kshetra is our body. And kshetra
Mataji,
knower of this body is Krishna. Yeah. So what the knowledge about this body is Krishna. So there are 2 kshetragnas. It is one kshetragna is Krishna and other kshetragna is the jiva. So I'm really very happy all of you have given good answers. So just a correction to this, whoever has mentioned Krishna, Kshetra is our body, okay? This is the field of activities. And because with all this body only, it will do all the activities. So Kshetra is the field of activities, is our body. And who is the knower of the body? Who knows about this body? This body belongs to? This body belongs to the soul. This body belongs to Krishna because we are part and parcel of Krishna. So Kshetrajna is Krishna. Okay. So good, very nice. I'm really happy with the questions you've answered. Very nice. Good. Now let's move ahead. Today a lot of polls, huh? Now we are talking, okay, what is a kshetra is, what is a kshetra made of? Okay, so this to Krishna further explains, okay, what is this kshetra made up of? So he says, this kshetra, your body, is made up of 24 elements. Okay, so here he's mentioning about these elements here. It's made up of 24 elements. Yeah, it is made up of gross elements which we can see with our eyes, and it is made up of subtle elements which we cannot see with our eyes. Yeah, and because of these 24 elements, sometimes we are happy, sometimes we are sad, and all that. Okay, so he's explaining these 24 elements here. What are these 24 elements? Yeah, now listen very carefully. Yeah, again there's going to be a poll. Yeah, so there is 5 great elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Then there are 5 knowledge acquiring senses. Okay, Jnana Indriya, knowledge acquiring senses. So Jnana Indriya is basically eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. Yeah, say for example, your eyes would see a pizza, and then your mind will desire that, yes, I want to have a pizza. Then this Jnana Indriya has seen, okay, the eyes have seen that there is a pizza. Intelligence has processes, mind has processed that I want that pizza or the gulab jamun, say whatever we see. And then this working senses, okay, these are the working senses. The legs will walk towards the pizza, hands will hold the pizza, mouth will eat the pizza. So these are the working senses. Yeah, legs walking, hands holding, mouth eating, and then, you know, we eating the pizza. So these are these working senses. And then there are 5 sense of, 5 sense objects: smell, touch, form, yeah, and sound. And the other subtle senses: intelligence, false ego, and pradhana. Mind, intelligence, and false ego. So like this. So like this, there are 24 elements which are there. Yeah. Yes. So I see 3 hands raised. Yes, Daksh.
Mataji,
Hmm.
can you show the back one?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the ether?
Ether is like space. Ether is like vacuum. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Ridvik.
Ma'am, I had the same question. What is ether?
Okay. Okay, good. Yes, Palvi.
Mataji, what is Pradhan?
Yeah. So Pradhan is mind, intelligence, false ego, and Pradhan is basically um it is similar to the desires that we have. Yeah, whatever the urges and all. Yeah. Yes, Anika.
What is meaning of false ego, Mataji?
False ego. I did this. I am so beautiful. My hair is so long. No, my hair is so long. Is it? I do anything for that long hair? Krishna had gifted me. Yeah. My voice is so sweet. What did I do for my sweet voice? Krishna has gifted me. Right? So that is what it is. Everything myself. That is false ego. Ego is what? No, everything belongs to Krishna. My voice is, my vocal cord is nice. I can sing nicely because Krishna has given me. That is ego. False ego is, I sing so nicely. Better than her, I sing. I got prize also in singing. That is false ego. Okay? Yeah. Yes, Tanvi.
Mataji, what is the meaning of genitals and pradhana?
Genitals. And what?
Pradhana.
Ah, yeah. So Pradhan is similar to desires and all. Genitals is our evacuation organs, our private parts. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Then What are the qualities of this body? Yeah, so Kshetra we saw. The Kshetra is made up of 24 elements. That is what we saw. Now, what are the qualities of this body? And what changes do they undergo? So, they undergo this desire. And we are sometimes happy, we are sometimes in distress, sometimes we are angry, sometimes we are, envious. So the different symptoms, and this body, the kshetra, it undergoes all this kinds of changes, yeah, from
Mataji,
Omara,
Mataji,
yeah.
Mataji, can you show the previous slide?
What happened?
Yes, Mataji, this one for one.
If you want something, I don't stop the class. I will take you show through the slides after the class, okay?
Mataji, what is constitute? Okay, Mataji.
Constitute. Constitute means it comprises of. Like our air constitutes of oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, all that. Okay? Sure. Yes, so these are this. So this our body will show everything. Yeah, everybody from childhood to boyhood, boyhood to youth, youth to old age. Yeah, all the symptoms the body will show. Yeah, sometimes these symptoms also the body will show. Yeah, or we pass through all this. Yeah, yes, Haji.
Mataji, in the chapter 2, verse 14, there is a slok. Matra Svashastu Konteya Sitoshnaşita Dukkada Agampayana Nitya Stamtitiksa Bharata. It means the temporary appearance of happiness and sadness are like the changing seasons of summer and winter. One
Yeah.
must tolerate them.
Absolutely. And why these are coming? These are coming because of the body. Yeah. So this body, this undergoes, so this body, like we see, seasons are different seasons. This body also undergoes all of these. That is what we see, right? So sometimes Anika is happy, sometimes Tanvi is happy, sometimes Chachi is sad. Yeah? So different types of symptoms the body shows. Yeah. Then it says, what is Gneya? Gneya is the knowledge. Now, is this knowledge something to do with physics, chemistry, maths, English, history, geography? What will happen with this knowledge, physics, chemistry, history, geography, maths? We will all keep it here and we will go to our next slide. But what Krishna is not talking about the history, geography, physics, chemistry, maths. Krishna is talking here about some different knowledge which will help you to go back home, back to Godhead. Your knowledge about physics, chemistry, history, geography, biology will help you to maintain yourself in this world, will help you to earn a good amount of money with which you can buy a big car, with which you can buy a big house, with which you can buy whatever you want. You can go on an international holiday. Yeah. But that will limit you only to this material world. So Krishna is not talking about that knowledge. Krishna is talking about the knowledge which will take you beyond this material world. Yeah, that is what is the knowledge that Krishna is talking about here. Okay, so he's saying from Gaya. What is the knowledge that should be acquired? So, and the Gyan, so he's talking about two things, Gaya and Gyan. Gyan is the process of acquiring the knowledge. Yeah? Acquiring the knowledge. What are the qualities that we should cultivate so that we get a so we become eligible for the ticket to Goloka. Yeah, that is what Krishna is talking about. So Krishna is stressing. Krishna is every time stressing that we do not have to stay in this world. We have to take our parents. We have to take our grandparents. We have to take our relatives. We have to take everyone to Goloka. We don't have to stay here. That is what Krishna is saying. Okay. Yes, Kaushik. Yes, Kaushik. Quickly. Okay, let's move ahead. Yeah. So what is the knowledge that we should acquire? He's talking about the knowledge of the soul and the knowledge of the super soul. Yeah. Yes, Anvit. Yes, Anika. What happened?
What is
Quickly.
meaning of gay something?
Gaya. Gaya is what is the knowledge that should be acquired? And Jnana is the process of acquiring the knowledge. Yeah. That is Gaya. Okay. What knowledge should be acquired? So that is what Krishna is talking about. Okay. Yeah. So he is talking about the different knowledge that we should acquire. He is talking about two things. predominantly he is talking about two things. He's talking about soul and he's talking about super soul. Arya complete. So super soul is saying that the soul should not think that I am the ultimate person. Yeah, over and above the soul there is Paramatma. Yeah, so Krishna is saying soul is Brahman, but super soul is Parabrahman. And the soul should know that I am subordinate to the super soul. Yeah, I have to serve the super soul. I am subordinate to the super soul. I am not above the super soul. The citizens in the kingdom should not think that I am above the king. The citizens in the kingdom should know that there is a king and I am there in his kingdom to serve the king. If the citizen thinks, no, I am the king, I am the ruler, what will happen to him? He will land himself in problem, right? So now Krishna doesn't want to show his supremacy, saying that I am the king. Krishna is not acting like a Hitler or a dictator. Yeah. And with no masti. Sit properly. So Krishna is not saying that I am the dictator, I am the, this thing. Krishna just wants us to know that, he's telling about he's telling about himself to everyone. Yeah. So that we know that Krishna is the supreme. So the king is just telling about himself. King is not saying, I am Hitler, you should all serve me. King is not saying like that. Okay. King is just giving us the knowledge that who is soul and who is super soul. Yeah. That way. Then Krishna is telling us about the different qualities that we should acquire. Arya, you had a question?
No, Mataji.
Okay. So now Krishna is telling that this is knowledge. Krishna is telling that this is knowledge. These are the qualities that you should acquire. Yeah. Humility, rightlessness, non-violence, yeah. Tolerance, non-violence. The example is Brigari. Yeah, Brigari was, he used to half kill animals. Yeah, but eventually he met Narad Muni and then he gave everything. He stopped killing the animals. And then eventually he was also thinking about small ants, that he should not be stepping on the small ants, right? Then approaching a bona fide spiritual master, yeah, Sukadev Goswami, when he knew that he is going to die in 7 days, what did he do? He did not think that, I had this property, I have to distribute my property some I have to give back to my queens, some I have to give to my children, then who will manage the north part, who will manage the south part, who will manage the east and west. He did not think about all that. He just gave up everything. And Sukadev Goswami, what did he do about? Oh, sorry, Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj. When Parikshit Maharaj knew that he's going to die in 7 days, Parikshit Maharaj, what did he do? He just approached Sukadev Goswami. And Sukadev Goswami, he approached Sukadev Goswami and he said that, I had just said 7 days. Please tell me everything about Krishna. Approaching a spiritual master. Yeah. Then self-control. What could be the example of self-control? Anyone wants to say about self-control?
Mataji, may I say?
Yes.
Mataji, self-control is like, or suppose you love cupcake and someone you're on a diet and someone presents it in front of you. Your self-control should be like, you should not eat it because we're on a diet.
Okay, good. That is self-control. Very nice. What else? Yes, Daksh.
Mataji, self-control is to control your anger and mind. Like if a
Absolutely.
person is there and he just troubles you, so you shouldn't get angry but inform some elder.
Absolutely. That is self-control. We should be controlling our.
Ma-
Very good. Yes,
Mataji,
yes.
I have
What
a
else?
doubt.
Yes.
Mataji,
Yeah.
why that was that Goswami who just explained that
It is
he was
Parikshit
gonna
Maharaj.
die.
Parikshit Maharaj going to
Uh,
Sukadev Goswami.
Yeah, why do we add a Goswami after such people's names?
Goswami he is able to control all his senses. That is why they are called Goswamis. They are able to control all their senses. They don't fall trap to the senses. Sometimes if you want to watch a movie or exam is there, 10 minutes I'll see, 5 minutes I'll see. They are totally self-controlled. That is why they are called Goswamis. Yeah.
Okay, Mataji. Mataji, you are on mute.
Mataji, you are muted.
Oh, seriously, I was on mute. I didn't realize this. Okay, yes, Prachi.
Hare Krishna Mataji, self-control is basically not doing what your brain
Give an
says at the
example.
current.
Give an example. Example.
Like,
You
if
can give
I
example
want
from
to
the Shastras also.
okay, so I don't want to read the book, like any Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. I don't want to read it. Okay, but I need to read it. So I will read it. Like if I want to eat something, my brain wants to eat it. I don't need to eat it, but I want to eat it. So I can eat it after some time. Like it will make my brain control.
Yeah. But the thing is that our intelligence should be matured enough to tell what is right, what is wrong. So if you're decided that yes, I want to read one page of Bhagavad Gita every day, we should tell us, no, I want to read one page of Bhagavad Gita. That is self-control. Come forth. There are many temptations that will come in, but controlling those temptations and ensuring that we are able to do it. Yeah. Yes, Sarthar, anything on tolerance? Anything on tolerance? Any Shastric story on tolerance?
No, no. I was,
No?
I was on.
Okay, any practical example on tolerance?
Mataji, can I say?
Organize.
Okay, okay, yes, Neha.
Mataji, can I say?
Raise your
Mataji,
hand, raise your hand, raise your hand, beta.
Mataji, Prahlad Maharaj.
Yes, what happened about Prahlad Maharaj?
Mataji, Hiranyakashipu used to trouble him so much. He used to like every time like taunt him also and trouble him physically and like put him into difficult situations. He used to make him sit between the snakes, and he did many tactics to trouble him and did his best that he should leave Krishna's bhakti, but still Prahlad Maharaj had the faith that Krishna will save him and continued his bhakti in difficult situations. And he
Very
tolerated
nice,
all the trouble.
very nice. So what do we learn from tolerance? Very good, Neha. What do we learn? How do we implement it in our day-to-day life?
Mataji,
There are many situations in our day-to-day life which we don't like. We might not like people around us. We may have bodily problems. We may not like the food that is cooked. We may not like our teachers. We may not like our subjects, but still we have to tolerate. Okay. So Krishna says, learn to tolerate. Okay. Otherwise, if you don't tolerate, then that are not good. Those are not good qualities. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
Ma'am, I
let's
have
go to
one more
Ritwik. Yes,
example.
Ritwik. Yes, Ritwik.
So when Krishna tolerated 100 instances of Shishupala, and after that only he got angry.
Yeah. Okay, very good. But those are here we are talking about our tolerance, not Krishna's tolerance. Krishna is tolerating us since millions and millions of
Oh.
years. No problem, but good example. Yes, Anvit is desperate to answer. Okay. Yes, unmute and answer quickly.
And what is meaning of non-violence?
Non-violence is killing someone, not killing someone. So eating meat by killing someone is violence. So Krishna is saying, don't do violence. No problem, Anika. Let him ask what is the problem. It's fine. Yes, Riddhi.
Mataji, we should tolerate our happiness and distress. And even if we get good marks in exams, we should not be so much overwhelmed. And when we get the less marks in our exams, we should not be depressed.
Yeah, so you should learn to tolerate. Very good, very nice. Any example on pridelessness? Pride.
Shri Ram Mataji.
No example. No problem. I'm asking anyone else. Yes, Daksh. Are you please sitting properly, yeah, Daksh? Sit properly. This is a Bhagavad Gita class. Krishna is, see, in the Bhagavad Gita class, Krishna also sees everyone. So Krishna is blessing everyone. Yeah. Yes, Daksh. On pridelessness, on pride. Quickly, yeah, we have to move ahead.
Mataji, pridelessness means if you just achieve
No,
or
tell
top
a story. Tell some example, either from Shastra or your practical example. Pride.
Yeah, Mataji, I'm telling an example only.
Okay.
Mataji, when we achieve something or something, we shouldn't be proud of ourselves and should be proud of and we shouldn't be proud of ourselves because
should
we
be
have
content.
not done it and Krishna has done it.
So we should give the credit to Krishna. Very good, very nice. Yes, Adya.
Mataji, like in our day-to-day life, like we got something new, then we have a pride that this is mine, this it is new and all. We show it to others, and we should not have that thing. So it is
Yeah.
pride.
Yeah. So not having that is knowledge. Very good. Yes, Subhashri.
Mataji, in my school, every year during annual day, one child gets the prize as the all-rounder award. So, the all-rounder. So, whenever we get it, we should not show the pride because next year someone else is going to get it, right? So, it is not that you got it, so you will only be getting it. Whenever Krishna wants, it will come, and whenever Krishna wants, it will go.
Absolutely. Very nice. Very good. Yes, Atharva. And then we move ahead.
Prideness means like we got something, a new dress, what we want. So we should not be so much happy, but we should think that we got that dress in the blessing of Shri Krishna and thank him for giving us the dress.
Absolutely. Very nice. Very good. So you're all very intelligent children. You are giving very nice examples. Now let us ensure that we implement in our lives. Okay. So Krishna is saying this is knowledge. Humility, pridelessness, yeah, non-violence, tolerance, simplicity, approaching spiritual master, cleanliness, steadiness, self-control, renunciation of objects of sense gratification, absence of false ego. So many things. He just mentioned that. He's saying, I declare this to be knowledge. That is what he's saying. And besides this, whatever is there, Krishna is saying it is ignorance. That is what Krishna is saying. Okay. So then why should we obtain this knowledge? This is what Krishna is telling. Okay, everything in the slides is what Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, everything. There's not a single word which is I have put in myself. Yeah. So he says, why should we obtain this knowledge? We should obtain this knowledge because we will get a chance to go back home, back to Godhead. Yeah. So we will come out of the cycle of birth and death. We will know that Brahman, yeah, the spirit, which is beginless and subordinate to me, lies beyond the cause and effect. So see, we are Brahman, we are Jiva, and Krishna is Parak Brahman. He is super soul. Yeah. So he is saying here that it is beginless. The Brahman is beginless. I'm going to launch a poll here. Okay. Okay. So Jiva is us. Okay. So let me launch the poll. 1 second. Let me launch a poll. Now Jiva is us. Huh? So answer, think and then answer. Okay. Don't be in a hurry to answer just because you want to say I have answered.
Mataji didn't receive the poll.
1 second, 1 second. I'm just launching it. Second, last 10 seconds. Okay, so here I launch. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and here is your poll. Think and answer. Don't be in a hurry to answer. Is there a specific date on which Jiva was born? Jiva is us, okay? On our birthday? Or there is no specific date. Jiva is the soul, huh? Jiva is the soul. Who is the chief knower of our body? Is it Krishna or is it us?
Mataji submitted.
Okay, good.
Mataji
Think
submitted.
and
submitted.
answer.
Ma'am, I didn't got the
Think and
post.
answer. Don't
I didn't got the post, Mataji.
Mataji submitted.
don't be in a hurry to answer. Think and answer. Okay, good. 75% answered. Come on, others, quickly. Quickly, 80% answered. Come on, fast.
Ma'am, I
82%,
didn't got the post.
86. Come on, I'm just waiting for 90% to answer. Get up ahead.
Ma'am, I didn't got the post.
Yes, Srinidhi. Sorry, you were saying something, beta. Srinidhi,
Post. Ma'am, I didn't got the post.
you did not get it.
No.
I don't know why you did not get it. Okay, now I'm going to stop the poll. Maybe few of you did not get it. Okay, so good. I'm really happy to see that. Is there a specific date on which Jiva was born? The source says Natve Vaham. What is that? That there was never a time when I did not exist, you did not exist. Yeah? None of this king existed. So we always existed. So we were always there. So Jiva was, there's a spelling mistake here. No? There is no specific date when Jiva was never there. Jiva was always there. Just that we keep on changing our body. So today we are in this human body. Maybe in the previous life we could be in a human body, we could be in a whatever body it is. We could be in any body. Yeah. So there is no specific date to Jiva. Jiva was always there. So that is what Krishna says, that there is the spirit is beginless. You see here, it is beginless. Yeah. And who is the chief knower of the body? This 92% got it correct. Is very nice. Krishna is the chief knower of the body. Who is the knower of the body? Jiva is the knower of the body. Who is the chief knower of the body? Krishna is the chief knower of the body. Yeah. And soul was always there. I'm really very happy. You all are doing very well. Very well. Even elders are not able to answer this. All our kids are answering this really very nice. You're all very intelligent kids. Very good. Yes, Palvi.
Mataji, in the last slide, Krishna means the qualities were there which should be in us. So detachment means that we should even stop caring for our family members also.
The thing is that detachment from general mass of people, but attachment towards devotees. Right? So that means we should spend more time with devotees. Now, does it mean that we should give up our family? Krishna is not saying giving up the family. But Krishna is saying we have to understand that we are all temporarily come together. This is not my permanent mother. This is not my permanent father. This is not my permanent brother or sister. This house of mine is not permanent. So we just have to be in knowledge. Doesn't mean that we stop loving our mother, we stop loving our father. No, you are, this is only this lifetime. No, Krishna is not saying that. Krishna is saying it is a duty as a child to love your mother. It is a duty of a child to love your father. It is a duty of you to love everyone around. Krishna says, Panditaha Samadarshina. Yeah? We are all part and parcels of Krishna. So Krishna is saying, love everyone. Spread love everywhere. You don't have to get detached. Detachment, I get attached to Krishna. And with detachment with knowledge. You got the point?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, good. Then he says, then he's telling about himself. Yeah, everywhere are his hands and legs, his eyes, his heads and faces, and he has ears everywhere. In this way, super souls exist, pervading everything. So he's saying Krishna has unlimited hands and unlimited legs. Yeah, so he's telling about himself. So he's pervading everywhere. So he's pervading means he's present everywhere. He's present in Brahma also. He's present in Brahma also, and he's present in small ant also, and he's present in small microbe also. He's saying there are unlimited hands, unlimited legs, unlimited eyes, and unlimited living beings. Yeah. So in individual soul, yeah, individual soul. So we cannot say I have unlimited hands. Yeah, just because Krishna has his hands everywhere, we cannot say. Yeah. So Supreme Lord can extend his hand without limits. Individual soul cannot. Yeah. So in Bhagavad Gita. So here also, it is explained that, Lord says that if anyone offers a flower, a fruit, a little and water to me, I accept it. So Krishna is saying, I'm sitting so far. How can I accept it? Because Krishna is omnipotent. Krishna can extend his hand from wherever and take whatever is being offered to him. Yeah. So Krishna is saying that my hands are everywhere. Even if I'm sitting in the spiritual world, still I'm close to Atharva. Still I'm close to that. Still I'm close to Adya. Still I'm close to Yutikshri, Sachi, Sanskriti, Srinidhi. Still I'm close to them. Yeah. Palvi. Like that Krishna is saying. Yeah. And super soul is original source of all the senses. This is very important. Please do not miss this point because we should know this. Krishna is specifically stressing on all this. Yeah. So please listen very carefully. Super soul is original source of all the senses. Yes, yet is without the senses. What is the difference? So he also has senses. Yeah. But he is without his senses. So Krishna is saying that whatever senses we have, I want this, I want this. Wow, this is so nice. What if I had this? But so our senses are all materially contaminated. I want this. I would love to have this. I love to eat this. Yeah. So our senses are material senses. So Krishna is called Nirguna. And his senses are not materially contaminated. Yeah. So he has no material eyes, but he can see. He can see past, he can see present, and he can see future. Yeah. Krishna has no legs, but he can travel throughout the space because he has spiritual legs. So Krishna has spiritual legs, Krishna has spiritual hands, Krishna has spiritual eyes, Krishna has spiritual mouth. So he has all the senses. We also have all the senses. All the senses which Krishna has are spiritual. All the senses that we have are material. Okay? So that is the thing. Then he further says, the supreme truth exists outside and inside of all the living beings, the moving and non-moving. So the supreme person is residing outside and inside the living entity, right? Inside is living, Supreme Soul is living inside as?
Shirodakshi Vishnu.
Yes, absolutely. As Paramatma, Kshirodakshi Vishnu. He is present in both the material world, hammered, and the spiritual world at the same time. He is very far, but still he is very close to us. Yeah. And it is very difficult. Krishna is saying it is very difficult to understand him with the material eyes, material senses, but it is very easy to understand him with with the spiritual senses, and for the spiritual senses, we have to get our mind purified. That is what Krishna is saying. Okay. Although the super soul appears to be divided amongst all the living beings, he is never divided. Yeah, he is never divided. So, for example, can you say that Krishna has divided himself into n number of beings? Yeah, so Krishna is there in Palvi, Krishna is there in Bhavni, Namish, Laksh, Rudra, Tanvi, Gauri. So has Krishna divided himself? And then because Krishna is dividing himself, he is becoming smaller, 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 smaller. One Daksh is there, Chakshana is there, so Diksha is there. Again, he becomes smaller, smaller. Is that the thing?
No, Mataji.
Yeah. So
Mataji.
Krishna appears to be divided. So, for example, the example is given as sun. Yeah. If the sun is there in the sky, from wherever you go, yeah, even 5,000 miles here and there, you will see sun in the sky. Yeah. So everyone sees the sun. So like that, it is explained that Krishna appears to be divided, but he is not divided. Yeah. He is the origin of all the living entities and the rest of all. After creation, everything rests in his omnipotence and annihilation. Everything again, everything comes out and then everything goes within. Yeah. Like that Krishna is saying. So let me launch a poll here, okay? Let me launch a poll. Everyone ready for the poll? Okay. Okay.
Non ancora, ma arriva.
Martin, Okay, 1 second. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. And here I launch 3, 4. Why is Krishna called Nirguna? Because he has material senses like all of us? Or because he has spiritual senses which are pure?
Mataji submitted.
Okay, good. Think and answer.
Mataji submitted.
Mataji
Good.
submitted.
Very nice.
Mataji submitted.
Just waiting for
Mataji
you to answer. Good,
Mataji
very nice.
submitted.
Okay.
I
Quickly,
submitted.
quickly. Others who have not submitted, quickly submit.
Mataji
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I end the poll here. Okay.
Mataji submitted.
So we should know why Krishna is called Nirguna. Every time, in Kirtan and all that we hear Nirgun, Nirgun, Nirgun. So Nirgun means he also has senses, but his senses are not material senses like us. Yeah? He has spiritual senses, which are pure. Very good, very nice. I'm really proud of all of you. Very nice. Now, quickly, okay? Last 5 to 8 minutes, okay? Yeah. Then he's saying that, he is the source of all illuminous objects, is beyond darkness. So Supreme Lord is basically source of everything. Yeah, all the in the spiritual world, there is no sun, there is no moon, there is nothing. Yeah, because why? The light is coming from Krishna's body. All the spiritual planets are self-illuminated. Okay, so there is no sun and moon. Like here we need a sun. The sun is not there, then what will happen? There will be darkness everywhere, right? So this is a material world. In the material world, we need a sun, we need a moon, we need some planets which are giving us light. But in the spiritual world, all the planets are self-illuminous planet. And where is this light coming from? This light is coming from Krishna. And then he says further, who can understand whatever I have told you till now? And he says, only my devotees can understand. Yeah? Who is this? This is Madhavacharya. Krishna. Like the story I told you last time. Madhavacharya's and Krishna story. Yeah. This is Krishna and this food seller lady. So like that he says that only my devotees can understand whatever I'm telling you. And he's telling the mystery of this creation. Okay. So he is saying, what is the mystery? He is saying both material nature and living entity are eternal. Yeah, but that is to say they existed even before the creation. But what is superior? The living entities. Yes, the living entities. See, this body will not function if the soul is not there. Yeah. So the soul, my hands, my legs, my head, I can move it only because the soul is there within. So he's saying the soul is the superior energy and my body is the inferior energy. It is a material energy. It is inferior energy. But the soul, because it's part and parcel of Krishna, that is the superior energy. That is what he is saying. The mystery of this material world. Living entities are also in him because they are conditioned. A year, okay? Here, so who was asking? Pallavi was asking. See this, okay? I'm just reading this out. The living entities are also in him because they are conditioned. They are averse to serving the Lord. Yeah? Thus, they are not allowed to enter the spiritual sky. Yeah? So you see, this is the material world. In this material world, a living entity, you see, we keep on taking birth. We might become a fish, we might become a lion, tiger, whatever. The living entity is in the cycle of birth and death. And these living entities are not allowed to enter the spiritual sky. Why? Now that reason is given here. He is only saying, but we come forth of the material nature. These living entities are again given a chance in the material world and prepare themselves to enter the spiritual world. Yeah, because we do not want to serve the Supreme Lord, this living entity is not given a chance to go to Krishna, go to the spiritual world. So he's saying this material world. So why is this material world created? Yeah. Okay, let me launch this poll. It's very interesting. Let me launch this poll. Okay, now let me see what you have heard. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm going to launch this poll. Okay, chalo. 1, 2, 3, and here I launch. Okay, everyone ready for the poll?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
So here someone was asking me, right? If, the question is, why is this material world created? To give living entity a chance to do Krishna Bhakti and go back to Goloka, or to enjoy life.
Mataji.
Mataji submitted.
Mataji submitted.
Mataji submitted.
Mataji
Yeah.
submit.
Very nice.
Mataji
I'm so happy. I'm really happy for all of you. Wonderful. Very nice. Very nice. Just I'm waiting for a few of you to answer. Okay. 10, 9, 7, 10 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's end the poll. So very nice. And very
Mataji
important goal to all of you all gave correct answers. Yeah. So this material world is created so that we get a chance to go back home, back to Godhead. Yeah. It is not for our enjoyment. What? I'm going Saturday evening, Sunday, I'm going to go and enjoy. Of course, you can enjoy. But have a thing that, okay, let me go to the temple also. Let me not miss the Bhagavad Gita class. Yeah, like that. So, this is a chance given to all of us so that we can go back home, back to Godhead. Any confusion on this? Yes, Sarthak, you want to say something?
Mataji, when will this class end?
And another 5 to 7 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, so then he says the living entity in the material nature thus follows the ways of life, enjoys the three modes of material nature. This is due to his association with the material nature. He meets good and evil aspects. So basically, he's saying because of this, his attachment to the material nature, keeps on taking different births. Yeah, I'll tell you a very nice story of Indra. So Indra was once cursed that he will become he disrespected or insulted some demigods. So he was cursed to become a pig. Yeah, he became a pig. For 1 year, he became a pig. So then when he became a pig, where will the pig stay? The pig stays in gutter and filthy places. So Indra got a body of the pig. So the king of the heaven got a body of the pig was staying in the gutter. Now then eventually the small little pig became big and then he got married and then he had many piglets and all. And he was leading a very happy life with his piglets. Okay, so he had a wife and he had piglets and all. And he felt so proud. Look at my piglets, they're so big, they're so nice, they're so cute. Like that. So Indra was living a very nice, happy life. At the end of the 1 year, Narad Muni came and said, Indra, come on, it is the time to go back. The throne in Swargaloka is vacant. You have to take up the throne, you have to take up the responsibility. No. I have so much responsibility here. Do you see my little children, my piglets? They're so cute. They're so nice. I'm very happy here. Yeah. So Indra, the king of the heaven, forgot everything. So this material nature is like this. That in that filthy place also, in that gutter is a place that you would never want to be next to a gutter, or you would never want to even touch a pig, right? The pig is so dirty. So she says, no, I'm so happy. So Krishna is here saying, yeah, the living entity is thinking that yes, this is my world, this is my wife, this is my children, this is my house, this is my job, this is my school. I'm so happy here. I don't want to leave this. But Krishna is saying, here he thinks that this is the only world that he has. But in this example, in this past time, it is shown that even Indra fall trap to this thing wherein he thought that wow, gutter is so nice. What he is leaving his throne, and then Narada came, he chopped off his head and he pulled Indra back to the to the heavens. Come on, let's go to the heaven. That is the place. You're the king of the heaven. Go and sit there, and like that. So very interesting thing that we forget everything. Maya is so strong that we tend to forget everything. Yeah. Yeah. Then he says, this someone was asking, right? Who was asking about these two little birds? So Krishna is saying, yet in this body, there is another enjoyer. Yeah. So we saw Gneya and we saw what was that? Kshetrajna. Yeah. So there are two Kshetrajnas. Yeah. So one is a super soul and another is a soul. So there's these two birds sitting on this tree. Now this bird is the super soul and this is us. Now this bird is eating the fruits and is enjoying. And both the birds are desperate, okay? Both these two birds are desperate. One bird is desperate. Oh, I want to eat this. Oh, this fruit is so nice. Oh, I want to fly here. Oh, I want to go there. That bird, this jiva, us, is desperate to enjoy the material world. And this jiva, this super soul, who is the other bird sitting with this bird, is also desperate. But his desperation is for what? When will this bird look at me? I'm just waiting for this bird to look at me. When he looks at me, I'll just take him home back to Godhead. I'll just take him home back to Goloka. So both the birds are desperate. And like that, Krishna never leaves us. Birth after birth. Krishna is always there with us. He never leaves us. This birth, Krishna is waiting. He's waiting millions and millions of lifetimes. Krishna is waiting. At least now you look at me. At least now you look at me. At least now you look at me. And I will get a chance to take you back out to our home. Understood this? Who had asked this question? Somebody had asked this question about these two birds. Any doubt on this? No, na? Okay, good. Okay, chalo. So these are two words. What's the result of the knowledge? That you will get a chance to go back home, back to Godhead, and never get suffering in this life of birth. Never take birth again in this material world. We'll go back to the spiritual world. Yeah. Then how can we perceive this knowledge? How can we get this knowledge? Whatever knowledge we spoke about. So we can get this knowledge by Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. But Krishna said the best way to get this knowledge is Bhakti Yoga. When there is love for Krishna, automatically you will be able to gain this knowledge. So Bhakti Yoga is the best. Chanting the holy name, hearing about his story, pastimes, and having loving relationship with Krishna, Bhakti Yoga, you will be able to understand this knowledge. Yeah? So here Krishna is saying, just by hearing, what are you doing now? All of you are just hearing whatever I am telling. And what I am telling, whatever Krishna has said. So Krishna is saying, okay, in 13.26, he's saying, just by hearing about the Supreme Lord, one can get a chance to go to Goloka. Just by hearing about the Supreme Lord. Yeah. So even if you hear, even if you keep on hearing, you will get a chance to go back to Godhead. Yeah. Then Krishna says, now this knowledge, now we have got all this knowledge, okay? Entire thing, this knowledge we got, how to get this knowledge, everything we know, okay? Now what should we do with this knowledge? Right? So we have humility, we have pridelessness, we have tolerance, we have this, we have that, we know who is soul, we know who is super soul. All this entire knowledge we got. What do we have to do with this knowledge? We have to understand that, that the that every living being has a super soul. The realized person can distinguish between spirit and matter. So even if we see this elephant, our outlook should be there is Krishna in this. This is Krishna's
When
child.
the class end?
It is that there is a dog eater. Even dog is the child of Krishna. If this is the cow is child of Krishna. So he says Pandita Samadarshina. Everyone he will everyone he distinguishes that every living being is a child of Krishna. He says indestructible super soul who is always accompanying the living entities. Yeah, the super soul is always there in the living entities. Thus seeing, so he is seeing super soul everywhere. He is seeing the super soul in all the living entities, whether it is cockroach, whether it is a mosquito. He is seeing super soul in all the living entities and never degrades himself by pursuing selfish desires of the mind. Yeah, selfish desire could be hurting someone, could be killing someone, could be being jealous with someone. Yeah, so like that. So Krishna says this is the vision of the knowledge. Yeah, the vision of the knowledge is that he is
Mataji,
ultimately.
when will the class end?
Swara, I'm speaking. You please don't interrupt. Okay, if you are in a hurry, you may leave, beta. I said 3 times I said 5 to 7 minutes. Yeah. So he says that, ultimately, ultimately Krishna is there in every living being, and Krishna, see, this disturbs me. So please don't interrupt. If you are in a hurry, you may please leave the class, but this disturbs me. It breaks my, string of thoughts. So please don't do that. And it disturbs everyone also. Okay, one child just suddenly comes and speaks, and will the class ends end, and all other 30, 40, 50 students get disturbed. Don't do that. Send me a message, I will reply to on the message. Okay? Yeah, don't do that next time. So, yes. So he has a true seer vision of Paramatma. He sees Paramatma in all the living entities. Okay? He says ultimately neither he or nor others are acting. Ultimately, who is acting? Krishna is acting. Yeah. So he is talking. So he spoke about that, just that the space pervades, that there is this big, this sky pervades all the entire universe, but it is not touched. It is not contaminated by whatever is happening in this. Similarly, the super soul pervades everywhere, but the super soul is never contaminated. So this is the Gyan, this is the transcendental Gyan, and you should have Jnana Chakshu. Yeah, Jnana Chakshu means see everything with knowledge. Yeah, see everything with knowledge. So that is what Krishna is trying to tell us in chapter 13. Okay. So here we end here we end the chapter. In this chapter, quickly, what did we see? We saw quickly. Okay, quick recap. In 2 minutes, let's do a quick recap. Yeah, because it's a little technical one. I don't want you to miss on any of the things. What we hear, Krishna answered this next question. What is Prakriti? Prakriti is the entire material creation. Purusha, enjoyer. Who is the enjoyer? Krishna is the enjoyer. Kshetra. Kshetra we saw, it is our body. Our body, which is made up of 24 elements. Yeah. Air, water, fire, ether, and all that. Yeah. We saw that it's made up of 24 elements. So Kshetragya, the soul and the super soul. They are the Kshetragya. Jnanam, we saw what is knowledge. Yeah, all the different components of knowledge we saw. Yeah. Then what does it should result into? It should result into the difference between soul and the super soul. And then we should have the Jnana Chakshu to see that the super soul exists in all living beings. Yeah. And then we should see that, and we should respect all the living beings and have an ultimate aim. With this, we will achieve the ultimate aim of going back home, back to Godhead. Okay. So with this, we will end our class here. If you have any questions, please ask me. I will answer them. Okay. Hare